Hey everyone, it's Andrew from Rock Bottom Golf. We are back with another review. This week we're going to be taking a look at one of the hottest new items taking over the golf industry, and that is the mini driver. And this week we've got an absolutely beautiful one. We're going to take a deeper look inside the all-new Titleist GT280 mini driver from Titleist Golf. So what exactly is a mini driver? It's exactly what it sounds like. It is a mini driver. So here we have a traditional 460cc head. This is my current gamer driver. It's a Titleist TSR2. Compare that to the 280 mini driver, and you can see it's a much more compact shape. What does that mean for your game? The smaller compact shape means it's going to be easier to find the center of the club face. Combine that with the shorter shaft length. This is currently a 43.5-inch club, so it's a little longer than your 3-wood and a little bit shorter than your driver. So if you're someone that struggles finding the fairway off the tee with a driver, but you want a little bit more length off the tee than a 3-wood, then the GT's mini driver is going to be a great option. And just as you may be used to as well with Titleist clubs, you do have adjustability with it. You've got two weights in the bottom of the head. You've got an 11-gram weight and a 3-gram weight. If you're someone that likes to have a little bit more of a piercing ball flight, you can move the heavier weight to the front of the face. If you want to get a little bit more airborne, a little lower the center of gravity, you can move that to the rear to get that ball up into the air airborne. Also, it does have the short fit system, so if you want to make any adjustments to the lie or the loft, you do also have that as well. Another way I think it can really benefit your game is hitting it off the deck on par 5. Say you got a long par 5, you need to get it as far down there as you can. The head size and shape is really going to give you confidence hitting this off the deck. You got a little bit of a bigger face size than your traditional 3-wood, so you're going to have a lot more room for consistent strikes, which will help you maximize your distance, getting it down towards the green on these par 5s as well. So without further ado, let's take this thing out onto the range and see how it performs. All right, so first I want to hit a couple shots here without measuring anything. I want to see how both drivers feel and look without getting any measurables here. So let's just loosen up. We've got the TSR2, the 460cc head. We're going to hit it and just see how it feels and how it looks in the air. Pretty solid there. Might have caught the right side of the fairway. Little pull, it's kind of fading back a little bit. May have caught the left side of the fairway. Okay. All right, so let's hit the mini driver now and see how it looks. Yeah, it looks really sharp. Oh, wow. That was a nice flight. It started a little left, but probably like left side of what would be the fairway, then faded right back to the middle. Let's hit another one. It had that traditional Titleist feel sound to it as well. Caught that one pretty much right on the center of the face, maybe just a touch towards the heel. Let's hit another one. Oh, yeah. That started like what would be left center and probably faded to right center there. A nice ball flight too. I currently have the weight. I currently have the 11-gram weight on the heel, which is going to give it a little bit more of a higher ball flight. I would like to experiment putting the heavier weight in the front to give it more of a penetrating flight. Let's hit another one. Oh yeah. Super easy to hit, easy to get up into the air. And just by looking at it, I can tell it is going further than my 3-wood. The 13-degree, you can tell it's definitely launching in a good window and also carrying a little further than a 3-wood. So let's do what we really want to do and measure the numbers here and just kind of see how it stacks up. Launched nicely. It's down the right side. Yeah, pretty solid there. Let's look at the tablet. So we've got 271 on the carry. It's 15 yards offline, off a center, so that would probably catch the right side of the fairway. 271's our carry number. 284 with roll. Let's hit the mini now and see how it does. I love the look at this at address. Kind of reminds me of like the older drivers. Not too big of a head. Let's give it a rip. Yeah, definitely more of a piercing flight than the driver. That started like left side fairway, actually faded back pretty much to the middle. Let's look at the numbers here on the TrackMan. We've got 259 carry, 270 with roll. Offline was only 3 yards, so super accurate. So I'm not giving up a lot of distance, but I'm picking up the accuracy. That's solid. Kind of down the left side. Okay, let's take a look here. That one turned over, so it might have gone a little bit further. Yeah, we've got 263 carry, 274 with roll, and our offline was 7.9 yards. Started left side, fading to the right center-ish. Yeah, solid. I just slightly mishit that one a little bit. Yeah, you've got 254 on the carry, 65 with roll, offline 6.5 yards to the right. So yeah, really solid. You're kind of seeing what it can do for your game and how it can benefit your game. You got the driver, which can get a little bit wayward on me. I tend to lose this a little bit, but the 280 really is kind of a fairway finder, and I'm not giving up a lot of distance with it either. My driver, for the record, my driver is 10 degrees. The Mini is 13. So a little bit of a different launch, but it's a little bit straighter with the shorter shaft. The kind of the forgiveness here of a little bit more loft. Oh yeah, that's solid. That may be faded like 6 yards, 7 yards. It started just left to center. And yeah, 250, 258.7, 268 with roll. And we're only a couple yards offline. So yeah, definitely we're seeing exactly what's as advertised. We're getting a little bit of a more consistent strike. We're getting our balls a little bit closer to the center line, which is actually what it's all about. I'm not giving up a lot of distance. It's essentially a 2-wood. And we're getting exactly what's as advertised. It's very simple to hit, easy to get up into the air. Let's try a couple off the deck and see how it does. So looking down at it, it's definitely bigger than my 3-wood at address. But I feel confident over the ball. I've got a lot of face there to make contact with. Oh yeah. That's perfect. That's dead straight. And we hardly gave up any distance. We're 255 carry, 266 with roll. Perfect. Offline was only 2.2 yards. Super easy to get up into the air still, even at 13 degrees. Mishit that one a little off the heel. It's fading a little right. Definitely would catch the right rough with that, but it's still launched pretty good. Yeah, 253 carry, 260 with roll. Our offline was 14. Mishit that one a little bit. Wasn't crazy offline though. Yeah, that's perfect. That started left side fairway and it's fading right back to the middle. And 256, 266. That's perfect. Offline, 3 yards. So that was a look at the Titleist GT280 mini driver from Titleist Golf. A super fun club to hit. Fairway finder. This is going right in the bag. I'm going to absolutely love this club this season. In terms of hitting fairways, very easy to do. I'm not sacrificing a lot of distance either. That was kind of one of my bigger concerns. My driver at 10 degrees. This at 13 degrees, I was only losing about 10 yards of carry, but I pretty much cut my accuracy in half. I was missing my driver by about 12 yards or so. This was only 5.5 yards, so it's definitely as advertised, straighter off the tee. Not as far, like I said, but very accurate, which is key. In terms of hitting it off the deck, very easy as well. I found this to to be a little bit bigger at address. I was worried about that, but I did not have any issues getting this up into the air, especially on those par fives. I think this is going to be a great club to have in the bag. Give it a try. Visit rockbottomgolf.com. They have one of the best warranty guarantees in the game. Try it out. If you don't like it, send it back and try something different. But I really think that you're going to enjoy this and see a lot of benefits in your game. Check it out, rockbottomgolf.com. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content of ours. Thanks so much for watching. That's the Titleist GT280 mini driver from Titleist Golf. That's a wrap.